What kind of challenge does the Buffalo front seven present as far as being against them?
Been together for a while. Very disciplined, very sound. Feel like they have more of a light bend but don't break style of defense. So it's not going to be a lot of too much of them making mistakes and you getting chunk plays. Kind of just like methodical. Whoever's going to be the most disciplined, most physical team is going to be the one to come out with the most stops or points.
Did you hear Ed Oliver's? You faced him a lot.
Yeah, he's a game changer. That's something we're going to have to take advantage of. But I'm sure they have some other good players over there. He's a very great player, so I'm sure they're going to miss him. But regardless of who's in the game, we got to still go out there and execute.
What do you guys do for an encore? I mean, it was such an explosive opener, and you want to keep that standard.
Mm-hmm.
Did you look at the film, all you guys, and see that it was a great performance, but there were a lot of things you could improve upon?
Yeah, I feel like we probably left like 10 more points out there, just off small stuff, with communication, little things like that. But offense, we have a standard, and regardless of if we go out and win 6-3 or whatever, at the end of the day, we want to go out and put our best foot forward, play with fundamentals, technique, and finish every play. So if we do that, play to our standard, I think we can live with the result.
You mentioned after the game that you thought there was some miscommunication between you and some of the O-line in those last two drives. You think you've kind of fixed that this week?
Yeah, we try to come off the field and communicate what we're seeing. And as a running back, we're just the adjuster off of what the O-line wants to do. So we try to be really adamant and letting them know, like, okay, whatever you guys are most comfortable with, just make sure y'all communicate to us because we're going to be the human eraser for you guys. So if they send 6 guys, we're picking up the extra guy that's coming free. So I think, we got one game in and we fixed, what we needed to get fixed, and so we'll be fine.
What did you see from Armand? He got rave reviews for his first game. And if I'm not mistaken, you didn't grow up far from him, right? From the same area?
Yeah, a little bit, yeah.
Yeah. So what did you see? You obviously ran behind him.
Yeah.
What did you see from him?
Very athletic, technically sound. He's just a dog. For him to be going against probably a future Hall of Famer and to have that well of a game, first game ever, just make sure I commend him and, just keep him confident. I feel like that's a huge confidence booster going into the next week. And he's a very, level-headed, down-to-earth person. So I feel like for him, he never gets too high or too low. He just, plays the next play. So I think he'll be fine.
I think when he was drafted, I think we asked him, what did the Jets get?
Uh-huh.
Is that kind of what you're saying?
Yeah, definitely. In the run game, he moves guys out of the way. He makes it easier for me. And in the pass game, he keeps guys as far away from Justin as possible. So I feel like, if he keeps getting better every week, then the sky's the limit for him.
What about the two big guys in the middle who, because unfortunately due to the injury to Elijah, with Myers and Tittman, just massive athletic guys?
Yeah.
What's it like running behind them?
Yeah, like I said, they make it a lot easier for me. It's just everybody's bought into our run scheme and really enjoys what we do in the run game and how our run game complements everything else we do. So for them, it's just seeing the enjoyment they have and blocking for me. And for me, it's just, repaying them for them doing their hard work. I got to go get some yards. And if they block it for 4, I got to go get 6, 7, 8 or, whatever the case may be. But, even for them, like I said, just like in the protection game, in the run game, I'm a human eraser for them. So even if they miss something or if something goes wrong, I try to do my job in making a guy miss and, at least getting us back to the line of scrimmage or getting us 2 or 3 yards so we could still stay ahead of the sticks.